the largest exporter of polypropylene in Africa. It will be the largest supplier of this. Yes, and we're not deterred by all this noise and call. I mean, we'll call you very soon when we're launching something. We're actually targeting to be the largest fertilizer, urea fertilizer in the world. And that's a big celebration for Nigeria. And whether people now come, we will support our government to make sure that we keep creating and generating jobs. And we're generating jobs every day. That's why sometimes, I laugh when, what do you call them? Is it NUPENG? NUPENG. I don't even remember the name. So, NUPENG said no, there will be losses of jobs. Gentlemen of the press, our company did not only buy 4,000 CNG trucks, we bought 10,000. 4,000 tankers, 6,000 dry cargo. Because there are some they carry our coal, some they carry this. So we have them in various this. Because what we are trying to do is that we are trying to modernize this. But you can see how innovative we are, because who is going to lose? Actually, Dangote refinery will lose because we'll lose a big customer. Dangote Cement used to import 40,000 tons every month of diesel. So now they will stop buying from us. They will now go and be using their gas, CNG. And like what I keep saying, we're not going to be deterred. So as soon as people now realize, because those trucks, when they came, the CNG, they didn't cause attention. No? Because the one that caused attention are the tanks. The tankers are the ones that actually caused the attention. But those when they came, now we have already launched almost 4,000. And before end of the year, the remaining 2,000 will arrive. You can see even today, we have a ship that brought about 200. Every day they will be arriving. By end of October, all the 4,000 tankers will be here. But by end of November, we'll have total on the road 10,000, I think 250 total. So, but then, if you check the news on Thursday, okay, on Thursday, not this Thursday that passed, the other Thursday, that's 11 days ago, NIPCO just doubled the price, more than double. From 230 on CNG, they took it to 500. And this is all part of the game to make sure that, yes, we don't allow Dangote to go this. And what we are saying is that, no, we are trying to make lives of people much easier. How easy do we want to make it? Because we are saying that, no, don't worry. When you are in Damaturu or in Maiduguri or you are in Yanagua, just pay. When you pay, we will deliver to you. You only pay what you receive. So all the risk of stealing, risk of whether accident or whatever, we will take it out of you. And why? Because it's easier now. It's like now, today, you will now go, for some of you that have visited America before, you go to Macy's or you go to Walmart and you go walk in there, you burn your gasoline because you have to go there. Okay, wear and tear of your car, you go there and buy something, you go back home. But today, from your own phone, today I can order something from Amazon. It will be delivered here in Nigeria. They are using DHL, UPS, and all these people. They don't use them anymore. They spend 23 billion to create their own logistic infrastructure. Did anybody in the government of America say that, no, Amazon, you can't do that? Just sell goods and, depend on other people to now do that. Why we as Dangote, we don't want to really rely on anybody. I'll also give you a story. When we were importers, okay, the only people who were always holding us by the neck were actually transporters. And that was the time now when my brother finished his university in Atlanta. I said that please start coming back home, buy trucks, come and start. He started with our own this thing before he became a rich man. So he was our transport manager when we first launched our own trucks. Because we realized that that was the only way. Now we finish everything and somebody now will come and hold your neck. Because if there is no evacuation, what do you do? And today when you go and check our records, and it is actually in our own financials of Dangote Cement. Dangote Cement, even now with the trucks that were bought, we're only doing 60% of our own cargo. We're not trying to take anybody out of the market. These trucks we launched, we didn't stop anybody from his work. You are saying that there will be lots of jobs. Are our own tankers going to be driven by robots? There are no robotic trucks now. There are trucks that, yes. And by the time you take a workshop manager, mechanical, electrical, okay, people who look after tires, people who look at logistics, movement of the trucks, dispatch, back office, every truck is about 6 people. So these 4,000 trucks they are fighting over, it will create 24,000 jobs. And let me give you also another good news. What we are saying is that our salary is almost 3 times or 4 times their own. I mean, our own, you know, after 5 years, free accident, nothing, a driver can apply. Since we are driving hazardous goods, you can apply and get a housing loan. Our drivers earn more than graduates. If you look at what they earn in a month, it's almost 4 times minimum wage. And you are saying that, no, don't create jobs. If you look at it, that's why I said that my people, when you got here, I'm sure my people took you around and show you some of the trucks. And please go and ask anybody. I don't want to tell you, but go and ask everybody. It's not every truck that you can load here. You know, with just a spark from the silencer, the whole place can catch fire. But see, some of them, when they come, we have to manage because we actually don't have trucks. And I can show you, by the time we load Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, you see the volume will crash because the trucks are not there. They are talking about 30,000 tankers. It is bullshit. Excuse my language. It's not true. Nobody has 30,000. 30,000 where? For where? How? What do they carry? So to actually, ask all these things and say, no, you know what? Let's make even life easy. Okay, because the question of you joining a union, if you look at the act, I think it was section 12, subsection 4 also, it said that it's voluntarily. You have to volunteer to join a union. Even religion is voluntary now. I can't force you to be a Muslim if you are a Christian. You cannot force me to change my religion. I will choose. And if I think I'm doing the wrong thing, tomorrow I will decide I'll move and change to another one. So it is not a question. Nobody will lose any job. And if they have that issue, any of their driver, because the fight is over driver, any of their drivers who doesn't have a job and he wants to join these people to earn more money, he is welcome. It's not true. There's nobody who has lost his job. We have actually launched 3,000, about 980 or so of the bulk cargo. And it took us even time to even have drivers. Drivers now are very difficult to get. And we are not the only ones buying trucks. People are buying trucks. And we have training school where, yes, because safety is number one to us. You know, because every truck is how much? You think you want, every truck costs about 170 to 190 million, depending on even Chinese one. Yes, about 175 to 190 million, depending on what you have in it. So you cannot just now go, because what you have invested, actually, we have invested almost to the tune of 2 trillion naira in terms of trucking. How can somebody now just come and say, no, 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 don't operate, park? Where and how? Nobody will lose his job. We are creating more jobs. We are looking for people now. If you have anybody, please introduce. We are employing drivers. We are employing mechanics. No, it's true. We have now a total of almost 40 or 50 Chinese only to stay here for 3 months and train Nigerians to be able to service this, because we can't afford foreigners. But locals, they can. You see, these trucks that we have, they are like Peugeot. You know Peugeot, that's why Peugeot was very, very good, was rugged. Any village that you go, when you have a problem, the mechanic in that village can repair it. So that's what these ones are. They don't need much of training. So forget about all this one, saying somebody will do. Which job is somebody going to? We are creating 24,000 jobs, minimum. And it's not that we will stop at this one now. Next phase of our this from January, we are looking at even electric vehicles. Yes, so it's not a question of, this is, so when we now just come, you want to tell me that, no, 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 keep using these old trucks, and now if there is an accident, may God forbid, you want to come and say, well, sorry. We have to safeguard our own investment. And somebody can even intentionally bring a bad truck to come now and, if we have an accident, at least that can slow us down. We don't want that situation to